I'm trying this from my phone. Oh my gosh. So I've never gone live on my phone before. And I don't even know what camera am I looking at. Okay, yes, that's where I'm looking. So I'm not sure how the chat is gonna go, but if you're here and you can hear me, please let me know because as they say, third time's a charm. So I don't know. We'll see. So thank you for your patience as I try to get this together. So if you're here, give me a thumbs up or, thumbs up, or let me know in the chat just so I can try to see how this chat thing works. Oh, okay. I see the chat now. Yay! You can hear me now. Awesome. Third time's a charm, right? Hi. Hey, Sharon. Okay. So don't forget to go ahead and like this live and share it out because I'm doing free readings. Donations are definitely welcome. And you're more than welcome. Jesus Christ, I can't read. I can't talk. To donate either through super chat. That way your comment is highlighted so you can skip the line if there is one, or you can donate through Cash App. And so I am going to try to get on my computer to actually type in the chat because I would have to move my phone and try to figure out what's happened. Hey, Jasmine. All right. So bear with me. Let me try to type this in on my computer. And hopefully you all can see me and hear me. Yay. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, Shanika. Okay. So, sorry if I'm like all up in the camera. It's because I'm trying to read the screen because I'm on my phone because I was having some issues with connecting here. All right, so how have y'all's week gone? Are y'all having a good weekend? Or week rather? It's almost the weekend, thank God, because I'm ready to get some sleep. Excuse me, I'm ready to get some sleep. And I just want to be able to rest. I know y'all can feel me, right? I know y'all feel me on that. All right, so I'm still trying to navigate on my computer with my phone in front of it. Oh, that's so weird. I see myself on the computer. You're finally off? I know that's right, girl. Oh, where'd the chats go? Oh, a bit confusing? Oh no, why's your week been confusing? Sharon, you've been off for 2 days? I know. Oh, that's a good time. My week has been going okay. It has been going okay. I can't complain. Just a lot going on, and I create this stuff amongst myself on creating things to do. I create tasks for myself, and then I complain to myself because I created it for myself. All right, so donations can be made through super chat. Can't spell super. Super chat, Cash App is the psychic corner. Now, if you have been with me since beginning, if there's anyone that's been here with me since beginning, the psychic corner used to be the name of my channel, and it used to be the name of my Etsy store, but I actually changed it because I went on this whole path or whatever, and I changed the name of everything. But all right, so that's enough of me rambling. I told y'all I got like 50 million cards, and tonight I am using, it's called the Magical Spell Card Deck. I don't know if you can see it, the light. It's the Magical Spell Cards, and so you can use them for readings, but you also get spell work that comes with it. I got that deck, and I thought I brought out another deck of cards. Oh, let me get over here and get it out my drawer. I have Chakra Insight cards too. I really like using these because these cards are a bit more practical, because it really tells you where whatever situation is going on, where it lives in your body. And if you are not aware of how chakras operate, everything that we go through in life and every different situation has some energy point. And whether it's in the 7 main chakras, which we actually have oh God, I can't remember the number, but it's a lot. It's like thousands of different chakra points. But we really only kind of talk about the main 7. And don't get me in line to tell you about the rest of them. The only one that I remember, like, there's chakra points that are within our body, but they're also, some of them live outside, like almost in my in your aura field. Okay. Oh, you did? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Just let me know whatever your question is, my dear. Since I can't, I don't know if you put your question in Cash App, but I can't get the Cash App because I'm on my phone today. But I'll be more than happy to help. Yes. I can't talk tonight. Oh my gosh. All of my words are coming out weird. They're coming out so weird. All right, Sharon, I got you first, and then Jasmine, I got you second. All right. So, Sharon, whenever you're ready, my dear, go ahead and put your question in the chat box. And then, Jasmine, I got you next, my dear. So I'm going to look at the comments on my computer. So if you see me looking away, it's because I'm looking at my computer, because it's a lot easier to look at on my phone. So, yeah. Yeah. Planning on moving. Hopefully it'll help my relationship with Kay. Okay, so let's look and see what's going on. I'm probably going to grab another deck of cards here too. Yeah, I'm going to use 3 different decks tonight. Yeah, I'll use this one. Okay, so let's look and see what's happening. See if moving helps for your relationship with Kay. Ooh, that's a spicy relationship. Spicy. Yeah, here's the thing. So I feel like, and this is not just, she said, yes, girl. I feel like it will, before the cards will even come out. And a lot of that, okay, thank you. So I got a card here. I got 3 different cards. Ooh. So a lot of that will help, because within your relationship, it is very hot, and then there's times that it can get very cold. And so there's not really a gray area, so to speak. And if it is, it doesn't last for very long. But because of the chemistry between the two of you, like, moving will definitely help. However, what I will warn you on is making sure that, how can I put this? Because I get feelings and I have to put words to it. It's like, you have to be prepared for the hot times, because when I mean, not hot, when I mean cold times, rather, you have to be prepared for that, because, oh yeah, because it is very black and white. Like, it's very black and white, cold or hot, cold or hot. So just be prepared for the cold times. You're going to have to use your words to fully express how you feel. Don't know where that came from, but excuse me. That is what I'm going to tell you. Because when it's the cold times and you both are very, let me put it like this. Thank you for the words. Okay. Y'all are very, you're very bullheaded. And that's not a bad thing. But when it comes to something that you are like, this is what I'm going to do, on the opposite side, he's like, this is what I'm going to do. And then that's how the cold comes. And so it's almost like you have to speak to him. You don't have to change yourself for him, but it's almost like you have to speak in a different way to communicate, so that he's not automatically, you're going here and then he's going here, and it's just like tens, both of y'all on 10. I hope this is making sense. I'm really trying to put the words right, but that's the feeling. That's a description of the feeling that I'm getting. So communicating with him, make sure that it's almost, okay, it's almost as if you have to whisper. I know that sounds crazy, but it's almost like you have to whisper to him. Yeah, you're gonna have to whisper. And speak, still saying this, like say what you need to say, but whisper it in a more calm tone, and it's gonna throw him completely off, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Yeah, he does. I'm just telling, like, I can definitely see the chemistry between the two of you, and that's definitely a great thing. But then again, like I said, the code comes, just be aware and speak very low. I know it's weird, but yeah, that's it. Oh, yes, Sharisa, most definitely. I got Jasmine first. And then I'm gonna come to hit you up, Sharisa. Yes, ma'am, you can definitely can. So I hope that helps, Sharon. I really do. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, Jasmine, let's see here. What does Lamont think of me? We went on our first date. Okay, so let's see here. Lamont. Oh, you know what? It's funny because I think I just picked up on his energy. Yeah, you can definitely ask a question, my dear. Donations just get you bumped in the line, up in the line, but you're more than welcome to ask questions. Okay, so let's see here. You know, Lamont, his energy, he is very smooth. Like he's very smooth. Okay, let's see here. Yes, ma'am. Okay, hold on. Like it's almost as if this is gonna be my really bad impression. But it's like, yeah, baby girl. Oh God, it's so crazy saying that. But it's like, yeah, baby girl. And he really is very hard to read. But Jasmine, I'm gonna tell you, this gravity card came out. Oh, I forgot this is my camera. This gravity card came out for you. And looking at, okay, so if you look at this card, you see that she's like laying on it looks like the earth. She's laying on top of the earth asleep. But then you see all of these animals that are kind of peeking and looking. And so what that tells me in regards to you all's connection is that he is very intrigued, and I'll tell you why. It's because he is smooth, but you like, okay, yeah, on the inside you may like, okay, yeah, okay, I got you. Like you could potentially like feel lured. That's the best way that I could say, lured by his smoothness, but you don't display it, and so he's like, huh, you know, I can't lure her with my smoothness. But that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And so, yeah. So continue to play the, yeah, okay. You think you're smooth, but trust me, I'm better. Not better as in better than him, but like I can play this game too. So he's very intrigued though. So to answer your question on how he feels about you, he is just as much interested in getting to know who you are as a person than you are. But you will not figure it out by the way he acts. But that's just his personality. You know, some guys are just like, yeah. Oh my goodness. So that will be fun. Okay, you're welcome, Jasmine. Oh, thank you, James. I see you. Okay, let me catch up on the comments. Sharisa, I got you coming up next, my dear. My dear, so feel free to put your questions down in the comments. And if you see me looking off, it's because I am on my phone with lives, but on the live, but I have my computer behind me because my computer's acting weird. Yes, ma'am, Alexandria. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so Sharisa, I'm waiting on you, my dear. In order to skip the line, then either a super chat donation, which is directly through YouTube, or Cash App, which I think I put in the comments. Maybe not. No, I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere. Okay, so Sharisa, and if you do Cash App, let me know because I'm live on my phone and I won't be able to see it. I don't always get notifications for whatever reason. So I don't want to miss you. All right, Sharisa, I'm waiting on you, my love. I'm waiting on you, my love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Arlo, I see you. All right. Okay, so just trying to make sure. I see everyone else's. Oh, do I see your questions? No, I don't. For some reason, I don't see your questions, Sherry. So let me see if I can click on this. Oh, no, I don't see it. I don't see it. Try putting it in there again, my dear. Try putting it in there again. So yeah, just real quick, I'm gonna hit Sharice up because she donated. It said it was too long. Oh, okay. Well, you just put it in the chat if you can. So because Sharisa donated, she's getting bumped in the line for questions. And so I will get to everyone else here soon, just as soon as I can get her questions. So just to give you a little brief, I have like 1,000 different decks or whatnot. And tonight, as I feel led, I am using magical spell cards. These cards are like a reading, but also they have different spells on the cards. There's spells that correspond with the cards, as well as a little book that goes with it. Okay, Cynthia. Oh, gotcha. You'll do Cash App. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna type in. Oh. I'm gonna type in and hopefully be able to pin the comment. I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, good. So I pinned my Cash App up at the top of the comments. We'll go from there. We will go from there. Okay. All right. Oh, so I'm using those cards, but I'm also, oh, okay, I see your question. Using chakra insight cards as well. These are really cool. And also the other 1,000 decks that I have around me. Okay, my dear. Should you apply to the administrator and training job? Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me see which deck. I'll use this one. Okay, should you apply? Actually, I use this one over here. I have my yes and no deck too. I have a whole bunch of cards like laying around me. Different decks. If you came in this room, it's like crazy. Should you apply? Should you apply, Sharisa? Should you apply? I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling right off the top. Oh, okay. Well, I got, okay, hold on. I got too many cards that came out. Actually, let me go ahead and answer your other question. As far as the spirituality channel versus the real estate path, honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is about the real estate path. And because I'm feeling, okay, I'm going to tell you the answer to your first question, but after I tell you this. I honestly think that if you start down the real estate path, it will be great. Doesn't mean that you don't do or focus on the spirituality channel, but I honestly feel like you should really pour your energy into the real estate first. If you wanted to focus on something first, it's not a no for the spirituality channel. It just depends on how you want to focus your energy, where you want to direct it. Because there's which one is going to be more successful if I start. To tell you the truth, both of them will actually be successful. However, the real estate thing, it's almost like, let me see if I can put words to this feeling. You've garnered a lot of knowledge for both of them. However, I think your confidence in the real estate and the information that you know would be able to come across a lot better on, like, if you were to do a live platform or such, right? So it doesn't mean that you don't know, spirituality or real estate. It just means that the confidence that you exude when you know your real estate stuff will actually, it will come across a lot better. I gotta charge my phone up. Across a lot better when you go on the platforms. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so give me 1 second. I gotta charge my phone. Okay. Let me see here. Am I on the right path to focus? Okay. Oh, yes, administrator training job. As I was shuffling the cards earlier, it did say no. And I think you know why. Because when I'm sitting here and I'm kind of feeling where you are, it's like a, you know, you could get it, but do you really want it? Like, that's the question, right? Do you really, really want it? Hold on a second. Like, I think you should probably ask yourself more of the how will this benefit me type if you did apply. Should you apply? I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and do it. But the reason why the cards came out no, and I believe it's because more so of it's not, it's just like a, that's the kind of feeling I get, especially after you, because you would get it. You would get it. But if you did get it, it's not going to be fulfilling. It's not. And the word that I hear is redundant. It's almost like redundant. Okay. But should you? I mean, yeah, especially if it's more money, why not? But in the long run, the long game of things, it's just like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And so, honestly, I feel like you may flip probably within the next year or so, if you decided to go ahead and apply. Yeah, it's just, you would be bored. You would be bored and going down a whole different path where it's just like, I don't know about that. Okay, it's getting hot, so I got to put my hair up. Okay. Should you stay at your, so where you work now, actually, hold on. Okay, where you are now, yes, you definitely should. You should go ahead and keep it. And I was feeling that before the card came out. But the reason why I feel like you should is because, excuse me, honestly, I feel like you'll be getting a promotion. You'll be getting a promotion here. And I mean, length of time is a little relatively speaking, but I mean, it's feeling like the next year or two within that time frame, especially if you applied to a different, because I feel like this is what applies to this job, like the different ranks. I think G ranks or whatnot, but you could apply to a different rank within your position and you would qualify for it and you would get it. Oh, sorry, wrong camera. Oh, here. You would qualify for it and you would get it. So it will give you, now, should you stay for a long term, right? A long term. Yeah, Cassie, I'm back. I don't think you should stay long term. However, if you wanted to keep the benefits of it, then that's something that you would have to weigh out. But honestly, you already hate it in a sense. I mean, it's pretty easy work, but it's something that you're going to have to ask yourself. And these are the questions that you're going to have to ask yourself is, what's going to happen when I allow my dreams to fall by the wayside because of the comfortability? Yes, I don't know if that's a word, but I probably made it up. The comfortability of what this job provides. Because a lot of the security that comes with it does tend to make you comfortable. But jumping out there in the unknown, it's going to feel... you honestly, I could sense that your energy would almost like freak out. Not freak out in a way that you're going to have any kind of panic attack or meltdown or anxiety, but like, oh my God, was this the right thing? 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 And so you're going to have to start talking to yourself now and convincing yourself that it's going to be fine. Complete your plan. Complete. Like, that's what I just heard, like almost yelling at me. Complete your plan and then do it. Okay, so stay there. To answer your question, long story short, is yes, stay there for now until you complete your plan and you already feel, there's always going to be some kind of unknown in whatever avenue that you go, but it will be less of an unknown once you complete that plan. Whew, okay. That was a tongue twister. I hope that helps, Sharisa, but you've got this. You've got this. I'm your cheerleader. You've got this. When you jump out there and do it. But complete your plan and you will feel a lot better. Okay, love life. Let's see what happens. I'm going to use a chakra cards for this one. And this is going to tell me where there may be a blockage in your body, especially when it comes to love. Love is very, very, very much energetic. And when we are looking for, yay, Cassie! When we are looking for that connection within love, it definitely lives, yep, that's it. It lives within our solar plexus. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you, this card says personal happiness. Sorry, not personal happiness, personal boundaries. See, I can't even read again. But it also talks about assertiveness, empowerment, choice. Let me tell you about the solar plexus. Solar plexus, our self-love, our self-confidence, our self-esteem, our willpower, our view of how we think the outside world views us, okay? So that is everything, probably a few more, but everything living within the solar plexus. And so when it comes to love, how you may view yourself through, okay, how you think the other person views you is I don't want to say a block, but it can cause some uneasiness, right? It can cause some uneasiness. And what I mean by that is, on one hand, you don't care about how other people feel, but on the other hand, you are like a softie. You portray and not portray, but you show the world that you are hardcore, but you're just like a little marshmallow on the inside, just kind of squishy, right? And so that's the flip side of how it happens for you when it comes to love, right? You have this, I don't want to say hard exterior, but you have this hard exterior that's on the outside. But when it comes to love, it's like, oh, like, I just love, So in order to get beyond that, in order to get past that, is to change. It's okay. I'm not picking at you, but it's okay to be a mushy, mushy on the inside. That's perfectly fine. I mean, that's what happens when it comes to love. But in order to get to the place that you want to get to with being comfortable in love, you're going to have to, one, kind of break down that hard shell, which, it comes in handy. It comes in handy when situations arise. But break it down just a little bit, but then also not visualize yourself how they are seeing you, but instead portray yourself in how you want them to see you. I hope that makes sense, because that was a mouthful. But yes, one other thing too that I will tell you is to work on your solar plexus. You're very confident. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a great thing to be confident, but there's just that little tiny tweak that you're going to have to make when it comes to love living in your solar plexus. All right, let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense, okay? Because that was a mouthful, and that's very interesting. I've never seen something like that. So that's a very interesting outlook on how love lives in the solar plexus. Because honestly, love tends to either live through our sex organs, or, which is, sometimes the way people express love, or in our heart. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, Sharisa, let me know if that helped you, my dear. All right, so, oh, Alexandria, you cashed out me. All right, so drop your question down in the comments. Okay, gotcha. So you're right on it. You did it before I even said it. Okay, so let's look at your court case. All right. Do you have a specific question, or you just want to know generally what's happening? I have not forgotten about, if you have cashed at me and why does it say message redacted? That's weird. I don't know. It says message redacted. If you want to try to send it to me on Facebook Messenger, let me open up Facebook so that way you could just send it to me over there, because I don't know why it said that. That's weird. I've never seen message redacted before on YouTube. So if you want to send it to me, go ahead and send it to me over here, and we'll get on it. Oh, that's not right. Where are y'all? There you go. Okay. She might be typing it up. Okay. So I'm going to wait for you, my love. I'm going to wait for you. Okay. So everybody that asked the question, I'm going to get to y'all again. I just have to get to the people who donate first in order to skip the line. Okay. So I'm going to wait for you in a minute, Alexandria. Okay. So if you have not already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share it out, please, so that other people can get the benefit of getting a reading today. Ta-da! All right. So let me tell y'all, just while we're waiting to see. Oh, okay. Jasmine, I got you, my dear. I got you, my dear. I'm gonna wait and see. Wait and see if Alexandria's question pops up here. So, I'm in my. Let me search my personal page. Okay. Ah, okay, gotcha. What does Spirit say about my upcoming? Oh, where'd you go? Okay, hold on. Your message just appeared. Okay. Spiritual gifts. Okay, so Jasmine, I got you after Alexandria. Okay, upcoming. What does Spirit say? Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see what the cards say. Let me use this other deck here. I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling, but I'm gonna see what the cards say, because there's honestly, like, I just sense just so much confusion, and it's not like, okay, so here's how I see. I see you asking. I keep dropping all these cards out my hand. Okay, that makes sense. A card came out for you. So I see confusion. You're asking a question like, but why, but why, but why? I mean, you're saying other words, but that's really the main thing that I hear. But why, but why? Doesn't say that it's a denial. It's just going to be it's going to be continuous confusion. And you're trying to ask that of your lawyer, but like, almost like that. And so this card is the one that came out, the Five of Fire. And so if you can read this down here, I'm out of breath. It talks about conflict with others, you know, bothersome details and things like that. So it's I'm sorry to tell you, my dear, but it's going to continue to drag out. It is, because I can see that your lawyer is just as confused within this courtroom. It's an older man judge. He almost has like a bald spot on the top of his head, and it's gray and white with a mustache and glasses. So I don't know who he is, but maybe if you want to take a look to see who that may be. I don't know if you can look them up on the internet, but try to figure out who that may be, and get to know what kind of person they are, because that can help to swing the case in a more favorable way. Okay, so definitely take a look into that. All right, so hey Derek, I see you. Okay, so let's see here. Spiritual gifts. I'm sorry, Alexandria. Spiritual gifts. Okay. I'm going to show you what card came out. So it's the Page of Earth card. Okay. And so this card talks about good news. Earth is all about money and abundance and things like that. But hold on, give me 1 second because I'm trying to put words to what I just got. Hmm. When you talk, you're welcome, Sharisa. When you talk, in words, just to start to almost kind of like pour out your mouth, that is called clair eloquence. Clair eloquence. I think that's the right word. And that is, and there's another one that's kind of similar, another clair. It's like 11 clairs, and I can't remember them all right now. But there's another clair. Oh, and also clair sentience. Yes, I think that's the one. Where you feel, you just have knowledge of something without really knowing that you have knowledge. Okay. So, oh, and also too, almost like when you just kind of, things just kind of like fall out your mouth, that is something that is actually a gift. So definitely continue to, oh, Jasmine, hold on. Sorry, Jasmine. That's actually for Alexandria, but that's very interesting that you have it too. So, oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, you're fine, huh? You're fine. But that's very interesting. So I don't know what you were agreeing with, but hold on. So yeah, what's funny though too is that honestly, Alexandria, I sense that you hear words that don't sound like English, and you question what it is that you're hearing, but that is also a gift. It's something that if you can figure out what it is or spell it out or even say it into, I don't know if you have iPhone or Android, but in Android, you can just press the button and talk to it. Then do that, because Google Translate can help you translate it and see what it is. Yeah. So the knowledge and the words that you speak and things just like fall out your mouth, almost like word vomit. That is something that is like channeling through you and out of you. So sometimes you may not always remember what it is, and if you do remember it, you don't know anything about it. And so keep those points in mind when times like that happen, or things like that happen, and see what people are saying, right? So don't hold back. If it's something that comes up, definitely let it out, in the best way possible. You're welcome, Sharisa. So I hope that helped you, Alexandria. Let's chat a little bit later and see what we can kind of help do about that. But definitely look up that judge if you can. Okay. Okay, Jasmine, I got you. Okay, Jasmine, I got you. What are your spiritual gifts? Okay, so let me see what. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, the claircognizance. Claircognizance. That's the word, not clairsentience. Claircognizant is the word when you just know things and you don't know how you know them. Okay. Yes, that is definitely you too. Claircognizance. The knowledge. Let me see what else too, because almost, I don't know what this is, but there is like a rainbow that kind of surrounds you. Not really surrounds, but it's almost at the top of your head. So I'm wondering if that is love. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So, excuse me, you got the 6 of Water card that came out in regards to your question, my dear Jasmine. And it says memories from childhood or history. Memories from your history or childhood. And it talks about children. Okay, now I'm kind of understanding why I'm seeing the rainbow, because it's more of like a childish type of drawing, and that connection to love. Thank you. That innocent love, like a child. Believe it or not, Oh, hold on. Let me tell you something else too, real quick, is that the loving like a child is that innocent type of love. It's like almost like one of the purest type of loves that you can actually feel and experience. And when you, this is going to sound silly, but almost like when you hug somebody, you're almost like supercharging them. And that's probably why you don't like to touch a lot of people. Yeah, it's really like it's like that pure kind of form of love. I don't know if it has something to do, like the card suggested, with your history or your childhood, but the love that you desire and you feel, you can give it to each other easily. And it's not necessarily where you give words of love. It's that energetic feeling of it. Okay. Yeah, and that's probably, yeah. You have to also be very protective of that, because there are plenty of people that will soak that up because they may feel that from you and try to take advantage of that from you. And you don't want that to happen, okay? So if somebody tries to come and touch you and you're like, get off, yeah, definitely keep that vibe. Definitely keep that vibe. Don't let just anybody touch you. You have to be very protective of your energy. And you know what's really interesting too is that I've never seen this type of gift, but it is a gift. It definitely is. And it's just something that radiates from you. That's beautiful. Oh, yay! I hope that helped, Jasmine. I hope that helped, my dear. Okay, so I have some other questions here. If you've donated through Cash App, let me know. So that way, you're welcome, Jasmine. That way I don't miss you because I'm live on my phone. I have about roughly 10 more minutes, a little bit over, more minutes to be on here. So I'm scrolling up in the comments right now to see if I caught some other people. Oh, first time dropping in a long time. Oh, Lux Love Letty. Oh, thank you. All right, so Shaman. Oh, okay, gotcha. Shaman 05 line. Let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here, and I will answer your question as far as general. All right. As I call out your name, please let me know that y'all are here. Listen. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia, did you make a donation, dear? Did I skip you? If you're still here, let me know. I see you said you wanted to send more. Okay, Shaman, give me 1 second. Let me see if Cynthia, let me know in the comments if you made a donation, my dear. Okay. Oh, yes. I see you. Okay, got it. Cynthia, I'm trying to get, okay, Alexandria, give me 1 second. I'm going to get back to that. Cynthia, I'm trying to get my 109% military service, but I keep denying my percentage. Will I get it? Will I make it home to take care of my mother because I want my time with her? Okay, I immediately heard a yes in order to get home with your mother. Okay. Oh, Alexandria, I hope you were able to hear that, my dear. I hope you were able to hear as regards to your gifts. But I'm gonna recite those. Just one second. Let me since I started on Cynthia here, let me make sure. Okay. Cynthia, I'm gonna tell you something. There is a company. Are you working with the company? Because I'm gonna type the name of this company. I typed it in the comments. It's called Trajector. Look into them. And my husband is actually using them in order to get his full benefits. Okay. Look into them. You don't have to pay them. You only pay them like after they get you approved or get you an increase and whatnot. And so what'll happen is that they're going to go through like all of your files. You got to send them over a whole bunch of different screenshots from the benefit login, e-benefits, or whatever they change it over to, and they will help you. I don't know if you're using a lawyer or anything like that, but that's just something that just came off the top of my head to definitely get you ahead of the game. All right. So, okay. So let me see here. Will you get it? All right, let me switch over to a different deck of cards. Let me see here, my dear. The readings are just by donation, whatever amount that you have. Let me get 100%. Oh. Okay, well, the card I got was It's Complicated. And I think a lot of that has to do with, okay, there are things that you're going to have to pull up in your military record that starts all the way back from boot camp. Are you having headaches? Like, is it something that's hurting in your head? Because that's the immediate feeling that I got, was something, either something is happening now in regards to, because now I'm getting a headache, or something happened like in training boot camp or somewhere early on where something happened to your head. Because that's, if you have not already included it, then definitely make sure that that is in there, because it's something that it may not be a lot of, it may not be a consistent thing, but every once in a while it almost like creeps back in. I keep forgetting what camera I'm looking at because I got my computer up there. But when I asked the cards again, after explaining that and really digging, and you almost have to write down a list of everything that happened, every single thing that happened, because that's going to help you to jog your memory. And after you write down a list of every single thing that happened while you were in the service, and thank you for serving, literally try to pinpoint dates and times, whatever it is. Like, if you have your DD-214 with metals, there's something to try to trigger your thought process behind this. Now, in regards to them denying you, it's only because you don't have a strong enough backup when it comes to them approving. So, like, literally, if you don't look into trajector, such a tongue twister, then definitely look into a lawyer. And if you got a lawyer, get another one. Because that's what's going to help you to be able to push over to that 100%. So, like I said earlier, I actually asked the cards, again, will you be able to pass after I told you that information? And I got a faux show. Okay. So yes, that will be, once you follow that, once you follow the suggestions that I gave you, then everything is going to be fine. It is taking a long time, and unfortunately, that's just what happens. Can it move faster? Yes. But like I said, either get a new lawyer or go through the company that I put up there, Trajector. Okay? Alrighty. Lost some hearing. Oh, yeah, for lost some hearing in both ears. Okay, because, like, I got a headache, and especially over here, this is my left side of my head. So I don't know if that's where you're having issue from, but it's like, this is where I'm feeling the pain. So especially if you heard loud sounds, it could definitely trigger a headache. So yeah, follow those suggestions that I gave you, my dear. You're going to be just fine. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Jasmine. Okay. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. I want to make sure that, okay. Alexandria, will it be in your favor? Oh, yeah. Oh, you must have missed everything I told you. It's okay. So, Alexandria, about your spiritual gifts, the claircognizance and the eloquence. Those are your two gifts, the claircognizance and the claireloquence. It's the knowing without knowing how you know, and the speaking without knowing what you're speaking. And also the gift of knowing foreign words. And so if you hear something crazy, definitely take a look in Google Translator. Speak it out loud, how you heard it, into like Google Assistants or something. And that's going to help you. Okay. Yes. I have a PayPal. I'm typing that in the link. That's my PayPal link. That is my PayPal link. Oh, it's okay. I understand. Okay, so you sent, okay, hold on, let me get, so Alexandria, hopefully you heard me. If not, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to send you a voice clip. Okay, so Jasmine. Okay, so I'm going to get to Jasmine first, and then, oh, interesting sounds, not really words. Okay, the sounds. Try to write them out if you can. Yeah, definitely try to write them out. Okay, so I got Jasmine, and then one chosen vessel. Okay, so Jasmine, real quick, let me see. Why do I see the synchronicities with number 111? Okay, so Jasmine, let's see here. Synchronicities with 111. You know what? So I'm sitting here and I see, I'm going to do the face that I saw that you do. Like that's, whenever you see that number, it's almost like almost like a surprise face. It's kind of funny. Where this, like, almost like this again. Oh, this is for Jasmine. Alexandria, I know it's getting kind of confusing. I'm sorry. Alexandria, for you, it's the claircognizance and the claireloquence. But I'm going to talk to you more about those sounds that you hear, Alexandria. I think I'm going to start repeating people's names just to make sure, because I don't want to get anybody confused. But yes, that's for you. So in regards to Jasmine seeing the 111 all the time and you doing that face, which is absolutely hilarious, Jasmine, you're like, okay, what is it this time? What is it that you want me to know? And so, oh, thank you. That was fast, because I had a thought and then the card kind of flew out my hand. This is the 9 of Earth card, and it talks about successful self-employment. And literally, just as I was hearing, is that you do need to start a business. And it's funny because when you're seeing this 111, it's almost like you're startled, but then afterwards you're like, ah. So it's just you almost don't want to know, if that makes any sense. The 9 represents change, okay? The 9 represents change, and then you're welcome, Cynthia. And the Earth represents abundance and growth. And so there's going to be a shift around. You just have to recognize your thoughts and where your energy is and how you're feeling when you're seeing that 111. And then once you start understanding it, what you're feeling and what you're thinking at the moment, even right before, right after that synchronicity, then there's going to be a shift. But it's almost like you have to make that connection first to understanding where your mind and your feelings are at that moment. And then that shift will come. Because there is a shift that it's like, I'm so bored, like that's the kind of feeling I get from you. And so, the 9/11, okay, definitely change and manifesting. And so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just start noticing how you feel and what you're thinking about. And then decide to make that change, decide to make that shift, because you're going to be led along the way. It's just that the 111 is definitely telling you that you're synchronized with your thoughts and everything is in harmony with your thoughts and your feelings, especially when you see that number. Okay. I know I just said a whole lot. Oh no, oh gosh. Yeah, definitely don't. Oh, I wonder if there is a delay. There may be a delay. And I just realized that may be the problem. You know what, Alexandria and Jasmine, y'all might be like friends in a different life, because I swear y'all got the same situations going on. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, excuse me. Jasmine, I hope that helped. I'm telling you, y'all might have to connect. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, one chosen vessel. Did you send the question in Cash App? Because if so, you're welcome, dear. If so, if you don't mind putting it in the chat, because I'm on live on my phone. And I know y'all don't want to look all up in my nostrils when I'm trying to switch out of apps. And I don't know if it's going to kick me off of YouTube in the process. So if you don't mind, please dropping it in the comments below. So that way I can get to you next, because you're next. So after one chosen vessel. Luna Moonlight. Can't find you on PayPal. Just, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give you and gifts in general. Okay, gotcha. If that doesn't work, let me give you my old school email. Y'all don't be laughing at me. But I ain't never changed that email. And I've had that thing since I was like in college. So that is my PayPal email address. I'm going to delete it after this live. But yeah, I don't care about that. I don't even use that email address anymore. But yeah. So if that doesn't work, Luna Moonlight, then I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry. Okay, so one chosen vessel. Gotcha. Okay, what is going on? Gifts or general? Love or marriage? Okay, so let's see what comes out, my dear. Let's see what comes out for you. What is the most pressing thing? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I asked the question as what is the most pressing thing that you need to know right in this moment? Okay, so you got the 8 of Fire card, and that's here. Oh no, I gotta get ready to go. So this, so I'm gonna wait for you, Luna Moonlight, if you're able to donate. If not, then just have to catch you on the next go round. But this is the 8 of Fire card. 8 is all about new beginnings, and fire is about passion. Okay, so this card really focuses on things moving at once, And when we talk generally speaking, it's almost as if like either, and this is what I'm feeling more so, is that things are not speeding up fast enough. Things are not moving fast enough, and that you want, it's almost like I can see you sitting there, and there's things moving really fast around, but you're almost just kind of sitting and wondering what is going on. Not necessarily in your life, but it's things that are moving that you want to move faster, okay? And so when you are in this type of space, and it's almost like I feel impatience, because we all have, some varying level of impatience. Impatience. When you get that feeling of impatience, then you almost have to kind of just say, you know what? I believe it, and I know that this, you have AO. You believe it, and you know that it's going to pick up, because things seem to be dragging. And honestly, I feel like that's in quite a few different areas in your life, dragging, and the impatience are kicking in, and you're looking around like, what is going on? Why is it not moving? And I'm rocking back and forth, because it's like, I get that kind of feeling, right? So whenever you get to that point and you feel like things are not going the way that you want it to go, or things are moving slow, then you have to take a step back and start matching your vibration with what it is that you desire. So if it is in love, if it is, you want to develop or work on your gifts, or if it is, job related, whatever it is, you have to remove yourself from the situation, remove the impatience, and understand that impatience is literally almost like a fear of not happening, right? It's a fear of not happening. But when you remove that impatience and you start matching your vibration to the things that you desire, whether it is love, and you say, I love myself, I'm full of love, all of these different things in regards to love, then everything else will start moving along, and things will start being attracted to your life, because it's matching the vibration that you're putting out. So, yes, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. And so once you start doing that, everything else is definitely going to line up to your desire. And also, too, don't feel like people around you are getting what they want, and you're being left out. You're not being left out, my dear. It's literally just a little tweak in energy, a little tweak in how you feel and how you think about what it is that you desire for your life, and everything else is going to pick back up. Woo, okay, one chosen vessel. I hope that helped, my dear. Hey, everybody. Hey, Shaylee. Hey, dear. I'm good. How are you? How are you? Okay, so I have to get ready to go now. Everything is going to work out just fine. I know that it is, my dear. One chosen vessel. Okay, so Cash that. Okay, Derek, I can't see if that's an L or, anyway, I can't see. So you're going to be my last one. Oh, thank you, Cassie. You're going to be my last one, Derek 12. And if you have a question, definitely drop it in the comments. You'll catch me next time. Okay. All right. I got you, Luna Moonlight. Oh, Shaman. Yes. Okay. You'll be the last person. I'm sorry. Okay. So Lil Derek and then Shaman, did you donate? Yes or no? Because I can't remember. I'm getting a little confused. Oh, it's your son's name. I got you. So let me make sure. Okay. So Lil Derek and then Shaman. Okay. Got it. I want to make sure I got everybody. And after you all, I have to go. I have to go. All right. Let's see what comes out for you. Little Derek. I'm just going to say Little Derek because that's what it looks like. Okay, Shaman. So you're going to be my last person. Okay. All right, Little Derek. Oh, Kia. I'm sorry. I'm saying Little Derek because, I just see your screen name. But Kia, gotcha. Kia. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so you wanted to come out first. Got it. Okay. So your card, Kia, forgot what camera I'm in, is the Emperor card, okay? And you see this person that's standing very structured, standing very strong with their arms crossed, and it's almost like they can look at the world and see like they're observing you and reading you with their eyes, okay? It talks a lot about organization and logic, being disciplined, and leadership. All right, when it comes to you, Lil Derek, Kia, when it comes to you, hold on, let me see. Okay, this is going to sound extremely random, but do you volunteer like with the PTA or something? I know it sounds extremely random, but the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I honestly can see you leading some type of organization, some type of group. And honestly, I honestly feel like you are, okay, let me see how I can put this feeling into words. Like the head honcho, the head person in charge. Okay. And that is how you deal with Okay, so on one hand, that's how you desire to deal with everything else in life. However, on the flip side, everything else seems to be in a disarray. So whenever you want to, whatever image that you want to project to other people and how they see you, it is that disciplined, that organized person. But on the inside, it feels like everything else is falling apart. And so what I'm here to tell you is that everything else is not falling apart. It's just that you have a certain set of priorities, which is fine, right? Our priorities are our priorities. And if cleaning up is not a priority, then don't let it discourage you. Like don't let yourself feel like you've let yourself down. That's the best way I'm going to put it. And so when you hold on. Yeah, because the other parents, like they look up to you, right? They look up and they see, oh yeah, they see this feeling of, they see this person who has it all together, and you almost on the inside feel like it's a lie, but it doesn't, like you don't have to take that burden on and feeling like that, okay? Just know that you are doing the best that you can, and that is okay. Okay, that is okay. That is 100% great for you. Okay, Kia. And so let everybody else, don't let nobody, like, okay, I don't know if this happens or not, but this is just what came to me. It's like, don't let anybody come in your house and tell you that you need to clean it. I'm not saying your house is dirty. I'm just giving you a metaphor. I'm just giving you a metaphor. and definitely keep everybody set in their place. Okay. And you're really good at that part. You're really good. So keep that energy up, and everything else is great. It really is. It's moving right along at the pace that it needs to. And everyone else can kick rocks. You are definitely awesome at telling people to kick rocks. But also too, don't, oh, how do I want to put what words I want to say? Trying to put the words to the feeling. I'm trying to put the words to the feeling, but I think I would have, yeah, I've already said it. I was just saying it a different way. So just keep doing what you're doing and take heed to what I had mentioned. Okay, Kia. You got this, my dear. You got this. Don't let nobody else in your house and know. Okay, yeah. You keep people definitely where they need to. So don't let nobody in there. Okay. So I hope that helped a little bit. I mean, Kia. Oh, this light is in my face. I hope that helped, my dear. Okay. So, Shaman, I got you. You're the last person. Last but not least, because then I gotta go. I'm supposed to get on an Etsy class with a client, and I am running behind. Okay. So, by the way, if you, oh, your love life. Oh, yes. Sorry. Let me pull a card real quick and see. Oh, that's funny. Another fire card came out. No, you got the Emperor card, but this is, y'all are a bunch of passionate people. So 4 of fire, contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life. Hold on. I'm sorry I missed that question, Kia. Okay, I'm going to tell you what really came to me, and this is absolutely hilarious. There is a meme that I saw earlier. It's hilarious. And I've seen this going around on Facebook, I guess because it's getting warm, and they're like, it's stepdaddy season. And it's hilarious. And so there's like this whole, like, different people have put different things, but they're like, one is like, yeah, let me see your best voice, your best stepdaddy voice. And there you go, what your mama tell you to do, or something like that. It's ridiculous. But when I started thinking about what is going on in your love life, I feel that there is this, I don't know if he's around you now or if he's coming up soon, but there is this guy who is, he's a little heavy. And the reason why I can see that he's heaviness is I can see the chunkiness in his cheeks and his face, but he almost has on like this button down, almost like linen shirt, and he has a beard, a really big smile, and like I see like a silver herringbone chain around his neck. Yeah, I see this there, and he's sitting back kind of like this. Like he's like, yeah. I'm really bad at imitating, but that's how I see it. But he is an absolutely fantastic guy, like just full of love. And it's hilarious that the stepdaddy season meme thing popped up in my head is because he's awesome. He really, really is. He's very, very kind-hearted. And you two are not, you're a little bit, you're more different than not, but the differences complement each other. He is very quiet, like he's very soft-spoken. And it's not like he's soft-spoken where he lacks confidence or anything, but it's like I don't need to exude my strength because, you know, I can talk low enough and you'll feel the energy that comes from me. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But evidently, it's stepdaddy season, okay? And so, that's what's gonna happen. Really nice guy. And the shirt, I forgot to tell you the color of the shirt. It's like a peachy kind of light tan. It's very, very light. It's almost like, it's not white, but it's definitely very light. It's a very light peachy tan color. Okay. Sit back like this, dressed to the T, you know. Yeah. Okay. I hope that helped, Kia. Okay, I see one more. Do I have time for one more? Coco, the Urban Indigo. Okay, I have Shaman still. I have Shaman to go, and then I really do have to go because I'm late for a client meeting. So, but Coco, what you can do is get with me tomorrow. I guess I might go. I might as well go ahead and go live tomorrow. Tomorrow around this same time, and we'll be doing more live readings. More live readings. Okay, Shaman, I know you have waited so patiently. If you are still here, let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. If you are still here, I am going to get to you now. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. So, yay, you're here. You're welcome, Kia. You're welcome, Kia. Okay, Shaman, General. Got it. Okay, so you already had one card that came out. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, yeah, one card that came out, and I'm going to see if I can get a clarifying card in regards to this one. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so you have you have air and water. Air and water. 5 of water, and then you have an ace of air, okay? Which is really interesting because when I think about air and water, I think about something like how waves are formed. Waves are only formed based on the current and the flow of the air, essentially. Excuse me. And so that air pushes the water. Are you by any chance, does your, what do you call them things? Astrological sign. Are you on a cusp, or if you have ever looked at your astrological chart, do you have a lot of air and water going on in your chart? Okay, you know what? I just realized that I'm definitely on the delay because I'm looking at my computer. Definitely not where I'm at right now. Because I'm asking you that for a reason, because it almost feels like you have this one side that does push you, but then the other side is very, very still and very, very calm. Almost like there's no wind or no breeze moving and the water is completely still. And so then I get this rush. Like, this is the feeling I'm getting. Like, there's a rush, whew, and then there's calm. There's a rush and there's calm. And that might have to do with your astrological chart. I'm very curious. I'm not the best person to talk about astrology with. I know very little, but look into that, and then I can direct you to someone if you want to, do deeper astrology. But yeah, I'm not the person that will tell you things that are so wrong. Okay, so if you are air, look and see if you have water. If you have heavy prevalence, or I guess if water is very prevalent in your chart, because I'm getting this and it's very interesting because it's almost like a rush of energy, and then it's okay. I'm gonna tell you exactly. Here's a bad metaphor, but here's the metaphor. It's like you are running full sprint in a marathon, and then you just stop and slowly walk. Like, that's the metaphor that I'm trying to give you. Okay, so the water card talks about things not really happening and going the way that you want. And then you have the air card that talks about bringing ideas, seeing things, and being challenged. And the challenge is a new beginning. But that would make sense because that is the conflict. That is the conflict of starting something and then having that rush of energy and then automatically stopping when something is not going according to plan. Are you a big planner? Because I have a feeling that you're like if you are not a big planner, you're very organized. And so somewhere in that aspect, it's this conflicting energy. Like, I'm going to do this and then I just stop. I'm going to do this and then I just stop. And a lot of that is because of this feeling of, I don't really want to use the word perfectionism. I don't really want to use that. But that's the only word that's coming to me right now. It's really not the word I want to use. Something like that, okay? So here's the thing. If you're going to start, then start Don't be iffy, but start with full force like you do. But then when you feel like you're getting to the point of you're going to stop completely, just pump the brakes on that full force and start to, here goes my metaphor back with the marathon, start to trot. And that way you're not completely stopping, but you're slowing down just enough. With my metaphor with the marathon, you're slowing down just enough to be able to see what's around you and to plot your way to the finish line. Okay, so not sprinting or trotting, jogging, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But it means that you're slowing down enough to see what's around you. You still have a little bit more momentum, that's still, pushing you to go, but you're not stopping. Okay. And so if you pace yourself that way, you will begin to finish a lot of what's happening, what projects or whatever you're picking up and doing. You'll be able to finish those to completion versus what you tactical. Yeah. Definitely that. Yeah, I can see that. But definitely be very strategic and knowing before you even start that you probably will get to that space and you will have a plan beforehand to be able to finish it out. Okay. All right, Shannon, I hope that helped. Alexandria, I am going to send you a message. Give me a few minutes because I am very, very, very late in meeting with a client. So I'm going to get on a call with them. But Alexandria, I got you, my dear. I got you. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. I had a blast. I will be back here live tomorrow at 6 o'clock to do live readings. I appreciate you all. You have a beautiful night. Bye-bye. Okay, now how do I end on my phone?